Hi, I'm Brandy and I'm the mom behind Aunt Bindy's Bookshelf. We are here to help moms as they help their kids learn and grow, and today we're going to do that by making a sensory bin on a budget. Let's go. In past videos, we've talked about the importance of sensory play and how important that is to play-based learning. I will link those videos in the description. You can go ahead and check those out. But let's get into the nuts and bolts of it. How do we make that happen in our home? Sensory play can be as simple as Play-Doh or kinetic sand. It can be freezing toys in water and letting kids melt them. Sensory play can be a lot of things, but when people think of sensory play, typically they think of a sensory bin. Now, we have all seen those gorgeous, Pinterest-worthy playrooms and sensory bins, and they are, love those. But it doesn't have to be that. We can make a sensory bin for under $10. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, here's what you need. This kind of a bin, you can get it for $8 on Amazon. I think it's $3.28 on Walmart. I'll link both of them below. Or if space is a real concern, there are also some collapsible ones. I'll link those below as well. Once you have your bin figured out, you need to add the part that makes it a sensory bin, the filler. There are a ton of different options. Here are a few of my favorites. Rice. You can get 10 pounds of rice for $5. That means you could use 6 pounds of rice to fill the bin, set aside 4 pounds for eating, and still be under $10 for your bin and filler. Sand. You can get about 50 pounds of play sand for about $5 at the hardware store. Use half of that, set the other half aside for future projects. You're under $10 for bin and filler. Corn. You need about 96 ounces to give a nice fill. That much unpopped corn will run you about $10, so you'd be looking at more like $15 for the bin and filler. Still super budget friendly. Finally, water. This is the least expensive option and probably the one kids enjoy most. Fill the bin about half full, drop in some food coloring if you're feeling especially adventurous, and you're set. When the kids are done, you can pour the bin on your garden or your houseplants and you're only out the cost of the bin. Except for the water, all of those can be reused. I just store mine in basic plastic zipper bags and I label them so that nobody eats it. All right, so you need your bin, you need your filler, and you need toys. Now, I'm not including toys in the cost of your bin because you can totally use whatever you have around the house. Some of my favorite things to use in a sensory bin are measuring cups. You can use the measuring cups you have at your house, or if you want a specific set, you can get them at the Dollar Tree for like $1.25. I also like cups for pouring. Same thing, you can get those at the Dollar Tree if you want a specific set. I love these little animals to put in the sensory bin. They match a theme really well. Now these can get a little bit pricey, so my favorite place to buy them is at Joann's. You can get them in a whole tube and you can use your coupon. I also like cars and trucks. Man, get some little digger toys and sand. You have an instant construction site and kids that will be occupied for hours. I like fake flowers. I like pom-poms. The possibilities are endless. Couple quick tips. If you are looking for a slightly larger bin, you can get a restaurant bus tub at Sam's or Costco, and the cost is about $15 for a 2-pack. Split that with a friend and you really haven't added much cost to your bin. You can also put a smaller bin inside a larger bin if you're looking to contain the mess a little bit, or you can move sensory play outside if the mess really geeks you out. I occasionally put sensory bin ideas on my social media. The link to my socials is in the description, kind of towards the bottom. Follow me for frequent ideas and other fun stuff. All right, have a great day, mamas.